one of your biggest takeaways from the trip,
Hmm.
but also the museum, is resilience.
Yeah.
Can you talk about what does resilience mean to you, like as far as pulling it from this experience? What does it mean, and how do you want to embed resilience into our children, into our family?
Um, to me, resilience means like committing to putting in the work.
Mm,
And we kind of talked about this
mm,
definition when we were talking about greatness, maybe 2 episodes ago.
mm,
But it's regardless of the outcome,
mm,
right? So when things don't go your way, when things outside of your control happen, that maybe set you back, right? Set you back a couple steps, or force you to completely start over, right? Like a
mm,
lot of the folks had to do with their businesses. The fact that they rebuilt meant that it's like, okay, cool, you destroyed my building,
mm,
but I'm still here, right?
yeah,
And my commitment to having a business, a black owned business, and passing down this wealth is still here. So I'm going to rebuild this business to whatever it takes.
yeah.
So I think that I definitely learned something from that. There was a specific part in the exhibit, and it was talking about, I was some letters that I was reading, to between two friends, one of them from Tulsa, from Greenwood, the other one from another part of the state. And they were basically like, "Oh, we heard about what happened down there. We've got a spot for you. We'll be waiting for you, and you come on up." Of
Mm.
course, this is 1920, so they're letters. Um,
2 weeks
right,
later.
right, right. And then the other person basically writes back like, "Thank you for your concern. Yes, this happened, but we're still here." And they didn't break my spirit. I'm still
Mm,
here, and I plan to stay here. And I think that that was really like, whoa, because it was like there was part of me that was thinking like, would I still stay here?
right,
I don't know. I truthfully don't know.
right.
Especially like depends on, I think, if you have a family, like if you have kids and you worry about their safety, like I might have been out there too.
Right.
But it was really cool to see the resilience of people who were like, this is home, this is our space, and just because they came and did some terrible things, they're not going to run us out of our own town.
Right.
And that was really really cool to see, because it's like they dealt with some very outrageously outright racism
Racism.
that we still have to deal with a lot, but it's typically not that
Not that
outright,
level.
right?
Right.
And so it just is like, if they can do that, if they can rebuild their businesses after something like that, then whatever happens to us,
Right.
we can always rebuild, we can always keep going, and just to keep focused on the mission. So yeah, that's something that I want to instill in our kids from playing the game,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think part of, if hopefully you're a day one and you know what can happen in the game,
Real
but
history.
right, you get a chance to test your resilience, while playing the game. So that's something that I hope that we do, through playing the game, but also just through life. Like when things get hard with our children, right? Rather than being like, okay, well, it's okay, you can quit, right? It's
Right.
like, no, let's go, keep
Yep.
going. Um, and so that's something that I definitely plan to keep instilling in our children, is that resilience of, no matter what happens, things outside of your control, whatever it is, stick to what you said you were going to do, stick
Yep.
to that goal, stick to that,
Or a better goal.
or a
Right.
better
Don't
goal,
don't
right?
don't downgrade on your
Right,
dream.
right.
Right. If you want to switch it up, be like, oh, instead of going for 1 million, I want to go for 10 million. Instead of going for a single family home, I want to go for a quadplex. That's cool. You can change that, but do not downgrade your dream because it's getting hard.
Right.
Right. So I encourage people who are listening, like, really think about what is that dream that you don't want to give up on. What is that mission, that goal, that dream that you've maybe told at least one other person, that you
Hmm.
share with one other person, that you've gotten from your grandma, from your parent, that you want to fulfill, that you will be resilient towards and never give up on. Thank you for supporting the M4 show and our mission to increase the wealth of Black families.
If you received any value from this episode, any value at all,
Any.
any, do us a favor and give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and Apple, Spotify,
All them.
anything, all of them,
All them.
of them. Wherever you listening, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And after you like and subscribe, make sure you send this episode to at least one family that you really want to see win. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.